welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. In front of us, we have the Tecsun R-203T. It's an AM FM portable radio with TV. Of course, in the United States, we do not have that, but in some countries, they may still broadcast in the analog TV band, which this includes. So I purchased this radio for about $14. You can get this on eBay. You can get this through some websites. So just search for it and find it. Amazon, I don't believe, carries this yet. So let's go ahead and look at it. R-203T. We got AM FM TV 2 to 5 channel receiver Tecsun. A bunch of Chinese writing. There's a picture of the radio. More Chinese writing. More Chinese writing. Seeing a trend here. Oh, we gotta figure stuff out here. Okay, there's our frequency range for the frequency nuts. 64 to 108. 525 to 1610 on AM. VHF 2 to 5 channels. Okay, and it goes over the, looks like, output for the speaker and voltages. Alright. Backside pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see what we get for our 14 bucks. Always like smaller radios. See how they do. Instructions, put the radio aside. Let's see what this says here. This looks English. AM, FM, TV, high sensitivity radio receiver. Please read this manual before operation. That's how to do everything there. And nothing on the inside. Okay, I guess it's just a piece of paper that they printed out and folded in half. Must escape from burning and impact. I hope so. That's pretty funny. Wow. Okay. That was a good one. Okay, so there you go. Controls. All right. So that's not very helpful, but I figured that. Okay, here's the radio with some bubble wrap. Always good to see them ship that. All right. Here's the little unit. There we are. Tecsun 203T. The big speaker with the little dial. It kind of caught my eye. I'm like, you know what? That might be interesting to get. So that's why I picked it up. The looks, of course. I'm a sucker for looks. All right, let's go over dimensions. 4 3/8 of an inch across, 3 inches tall, a depth of 1 1/4 inch. Size comparison, everybody loves these. I have my CC pocket. It's a good representation there. I have a deck of cards. Yeah. What else do I have laying around here? I have a County Com. GP5, single sideband. I guess that's pretty cool. Gives you an idea. Fun. Okay, so. All right, features of the 203T from Tecsun. Okay, left-hand side. We got a wrist strap. Pretty much won't go on your wrist, so pretty much a carrying strap. You put it through your fingers, a couple fingers anyway. The radio there, just in case you got something, in case it flies out of your hand. Brisk walk. Here we got headphone jack, right? So that's it. I'm trying to think what that says there. It says phone, I believe. So you put your, there we go. Put your headphones in. Actually, wasn't too bad. It does have low level hiss, which is kind of annoying, but typical on low level, low cost radios. Though it's not stereo, it's just FM mono, both ears. But it's not bad to listen to on the headphones. We have this like rib design that carries over along all the sides. Okay, front here we have a cool metal speaker grill with looks like a 2-inch speaker behind there with a chrome center. Love that. Over here we got 203T, TV sound, AM FM TV 2 to 5 receiver. And AM on one side looks like 160 to 530, and then FM 108 down to 64 megahertz. And for your different channels. Down over here, it says power. There's a red LED lights up when the radio's on. Tecsun, sweet. Right hand side, we have the tuning knob, tunes the radio. And over here we have the volume on off. Pretty simple fare there. And again, that kind of rib design that carries over to the bottom and to the top. Top of the radio, we have the antenna. It's just a fixed 180 variety. Bladed style. Looks like it's a little loose. I wonder if on camera we can't tighten this up. All right, let's see if it still does that looseness. Nope, fixed. Yay, I think I fixed it. May have. Seems better. So this extends out to a whopping 12.5 inches. Yeah, it affects FM reception a little bit by being that small. Back of the radio, We have a band select switch, which is kind of neat. It's kind of flush with the case, which I think is pretty cool. That's a really neat idea. So you got AM, FM DX, I guess, and then FM TV. I noticed that when I put it in the middle here, it was like kind of like FM local. I noticed my signal kind of went down, so DX is where I like to keep it. And we got a frequency chart there. We got a holographic sticker, probably anti-counterfeiting thing. Over here we got a vented case. The battery compartment takes 2 AA batteries. Okay, so we're ready to talk about the FM reception. So on all my radios, I talk about FM reception rather than playing it because of YouTube's very strict third-party copyright. So what I do is we talk about FM reception, and then I'll play some YouTube-sanctioned music through a transmitter, transmitting to a certain frequency that this will pick up, and you'll be able to hear what it sounds like on the FM band. So FM reception, FM sensitivity was okay, just about under 3 dozen stations. Very difficult getting those stations. I had to do a lot of moving the radio around. This is not a great FM receiver. By the way, this is an analog radio, so I did enjoy that feature of it, but the FM itself, not so great. We get to FM selectivity, it got a fair to okay. Now what these terms are is fair is 1 star, okay is 2 stars, 3 stars is good, 4 stars is very good, 5 stars is excellent. So that's kind of how I rate it. So fair being the lowest, excellent being the highest. So on the FM selectivity, you got fair to okay. Reason being is that when you tune this radio, selectivities were not there. You have cracking, distortion between stronger stations, and they just wipe out any kind of distant stations next to it. Just not a fun tuning experience on the FM band. Maybe because it's jammed up in here, I'm not sure. It just wasn't a fantastic experience. Good for locals, probably only for you. I wouldn't try any semi-locals or any kind of distant FM stations with this radio. Neat thing to note is I do get a weather band station down here. It must be mirroring or double image, but it's pretty cool that I do get a weather band on this. And typical for most radios that offer the TV band on the radio. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and fire up Radio Todderbert, see if I can get within the vicinity. The indicator, as you see, it's kind of like a little orange, looks kind of crooked there, but it actually isn't very accurate at all on the bands, so I'm going to have to guess where 97's at. I have no idea. So we'll see if we can find it. Turn this on. You can hear that crackling. See if I can't get this to... I guess we got it. Yeah, that's the fun part. There you go. Again, idea for the audio. Yeah, it's distorting a little bit. The speakers definitely has a lot of highs, not a lot of lows. Pretty good for voice, I've noticed on the AM band. So you got an idea there. I'm going to see if I can't pick up that weather band. So let me just go ahead and turn off my transmitter here. And we'll see if we can pick up that weather band. Let me unplug my transformers and we'll go to the AM also. So the weather band, let me raise the antenna. We'll see if we can't pick it up. It was down low. So let's go turn this up. Okay, apparently can't get it now, but during the day outside, I was able to pick up the weather band, which was kind of cool. Just not getting it now. Oh, here's something. Yeah, I can barely pick it up now, but okay. So that's the FM in a nutshell. Not the most fantastic radio, but AM during the day was really nice to use. It was like a totally different animal on the AM band. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to AM on the back here. And yeah, so when I was using this during the day, boy, it sounded good. Sports stations sounded good. I got some of my local stations sounded really good. So I was really happy with the AM performance. So yeah, if I was looking for an AM radio brand new, it might be this one. So let's go ahead and see how it does at night. Turn this up. Got my CC pocket handy, 10:24 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're just gonna kind of cruise this fairly quickly. We'll see if we can pick up anything distant.
Our patriotism with tribal rivalries that is resentment and hatred and violence in all the corners of the globe. We weaken it when we hide. Human resource expertise, employee benefit, and HR software. Insperity will redefine everything you thought you knew about an HR company. Get to know Insperity.
Let's see where we're at here.
The HR game changer is here. Visit Insperity.com to find out more.
Okay, 620. 620 is WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Not very far.
With us on the Clark Howard Show. Kathy, you have
You can tell the dials off.
How would you know? Agera Energy, an energy market expert, helps businesses.
So this is 670?
And competitive rates for their natural gas and electric needs. Business owner in the Chicago area. Visit goagera.com right now to sign up today. That's goagera.com. Energy to power your world. Additional terms and conditions may.
So that music at either 640 or 680. I think it's 640. So selectivity, it's not so good, but you know, it gets my locals pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's Nashville right there. Not clear enough. Okay, let's move on.
He was unable to keep the lead when John Lester left with a 4-3 advantage after 6. Jerry Blevins takes the loss.
good to say about NAFTA, and most fair commentators, I believe, would agree that NAFTA has not been a good deal for the United States of America. I remember when NAFTA went into effect, and it had broad-based bipartisan support.
700 is WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Say what you
Sound
want
coming
about
clear.
Donald J. Trump. I think the man knows what he's talking about.
Man, you're exactly right, though. You want to keep your distances as far as celebrities go. I had one experience with a celebrity, and I don't want to bring it up.
720 WGN.
I've told you this story before, but it was with a comedy legend, and he just broke my heart into a billion pieces.
Did you ever tell us who that was?
I did. Well, it was one of the first times I hosted. We talked about...
I think Zoomer Radio's in there somewhere.
Join the Savage Nation. Call now, 855-400-SAVAGE. Just anyone. 400-7282. Savage.
WJR, Detroit.
I believe that God created you.
270 miles, 760 AM. You can see the dial is definitely not lining up.
Naturopathic doctor and founder of Texas Superfoods. Over 30 years ago,
Can't believe I can't get Zoomer.
the funniest show too.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't vibe, I guess.
No.
And with Dan,
it's absolute comfort. Organic certified fruits and vegetables with enzymes and proteins.
Are you ready for the Stinky Basement Quiz? Hi, this is Russ for U.S. Waterproofing. Have you noticed
780 WBBM Chicago.
Is your crawl space often damp and musty?
CTV Windsor News. Live on AM 800. An ambitious journey is underway for an Ontario man.
So this is CKLW, Windsor, Ontario. Canada, this is 270 miles away. It's cool.
Called a maverick. And I'm so grateful for the opportunities to play a small role in the history of the country that I love.
Remembering John McCain.
All that's beautiful drifts away like the waters.
Sounds like Pink Floyd playing. WHAS 840. Louisville, Kentucky. About 300 miles. I don't think I'm going to get KOA Denver.
Have at least sneaking conference title aspirations. CBS News Update. It took a month or so to honor late Senator John McCain today.
As we gather here today, I want to extend my deepest sympathies to the family of Senator
WWL, New Orleans. This is a good one. 865 miles, so it can reach out.
with distinction.
Just doesn't have that quite the selectivity I thought it would.
Called her dad to state it.
Toronto must just be a harder... Okay, so there must be some storms by Toronto, because 860 isn't coming in well either, so on my CC pocket. Alright, we're going to go up.
Securing a mortgage, you can either waste your time getting terrible service from an
890 WLS. I just said it.
UEFA has ordered Lyon to play its first Champions League group stage home game at an empty stadium.
ESPN 1000.
Crowd disorder
It's a local
racism
station.
in its
Chicago.
last season's Europa League. That is a terrible story, but how about that?
Is our guest, and he's the foundation professor at George Mason University Scalia School of Law, a columnist as well, the author of the
1020,
Republican
KDKA,
Workers' Party
Pittsburgh.
from Encounter
450 miles.
And as the break intervened,
Seems like it's got the sensitivity there.
He's got a few more muscles, no offense. Probably did Pilates, but I was speaking in a metaphor to underscore attempting to order heretofore and order there has made me all the more aware.
1090. The only thing I have for 1090 is KAAY, Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles. That's it.
TacoFestCleveland.com.
The Polaris factory authorized clearance is here. Rebates go up to $2,000 and finance.
WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles, 1100 AM.
Working Rangers, legendary sportsman ATVs, and high performance.
Sounds clear as day.
Now's
Nice.
the time to get the year's biggest deals on the world's best-selling off-road lineup.
Talk on air. I'm on a computer, and all these fingers really do for
1120 TMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
and discover for yourself what experience you're driving dark. These bolts loose. Coalition meets every day.
Okay, let's see, this would be 1140. Okay. I don't know why they play the little jingle music things. WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles.
Conservative voice. The Mark Levin Show. Dial in now. 877-3.
Got it here and speak.
I'm gonna go back to dial now.
Why do you think that is?
I've done this new movie called The Dummy Crab.
Good through September 1st. Savings radio. Having all that knowledge.
Be encouraged and hear a voice of reason that can help you.
Technique and it pays right there a little bit better, and of course guys was stronger.
Okay, stop it right there. Now during the day, I found out that top of the dial was 1590, so 1600 is dead on with this radio. There's no extra. You don't get any freebies. So we'll go ahead and turn this off, and we'll do my final thoughts on this Tecsun R-203T. Okay, so it was $14. Is it worth $14? Yeah, it's a brand new radio, which is kind of nice. It's Tecsun brand. A lot of people love their Texans. Let me turn off the other radio. So it is one of those things where I don't like to give a rating. I just like to give a buy or not buy. This gets a maybe for me. If you need an AM radio for everyday use and you like the sound of a little bit bigger speaker, go with this radio. It's a lot of fun. For $14, no tax, free shipping. It's worth it for the AM analog part of it. I do like the idea it's analog. I do like the fact that I was getting distance stations. I do not like the fact that the selectivity wasn't that great, though during the day, my selectivity was much better. I don't know why it changed, probably because of all the extra stations at night, but during the day, it was much better. The FM band, for me, is actually kind of cool because I will, you heard me try to get that weather band in, but during the day, it was up a little higher. There was like two of them, I guess, because there's a low one and a little higher one in this TV band, which is nice for me because I like the idea that I can get a weather station broadcast on this radio. Just a little tricky with tuning it in, as you could hear the crackling and distortion that this FM has. It's just not a great FM radio. So with that said is, for $14, if you want an AM radio brand new and some sensitivity, you like the style, go for it. Otherwise, there's quite a few radios out there for this kind of money. Just trying to think of some off the top of my head. I mean, there's Toddeos, there's a V111 with the digital readout. The only thing is that some of those digital radios, you get birdie tones, which I can't stand, which you did not notice here except for 890, which is my camera interfering with the frequency. But otherwise, AM, just it's really good on this radio, and I like it. And I would buy this radio new for myself if I wanted an AM pocket radio to take with me, because I just love the character of the radio. I love the big speaker. It stands. It's it's neat. So I would call it my AM only radio, because I wouldn't even bother with FM except for those weather bands. So yeah, that's my opinion. So it gets a maybe buy for me. Maybe it's good for you, maybe it's not, but it's definitely a maybe. It's not something I would recommend to most people, because most people want FM also. If they're going to have an FM dial, they're going to want the FM to work good. And for $14, you're getting pretty close to spending $6 extra and just getting a Sony P26 or Sangean SR-35. And those are amazing radios for like extra $6. And their speakers are pretty good too. So yeah, you can't knock that. But if you're tight budget and you want to stay under $15 and there really isn't much around, this one might entertain you if you're looking for a good little AM performer. All right, I think I said it over and over, but there you go. I hope you enjoyed the presentation of the 203T. If you did, give me a big like. I appreciate it. I always like to show you guys these new radios, if they're any good or not. You guys can make your judgment on that. 2, if you love Tecsun radios, a lot of people do. I get a lot of watchers on these, so a lot of support. Everybody likes their Texans. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon. I got a few more coming up for you guys. Yep, two more that you guys haven't seen yet on this channel, so that's awesome. Always exciting to get new Tecsun radios in the house. I like them. I enjoy them. I think they're well built. 3, comment below what you think about the 203T. It's probably, I'm not going to get much, probably in positive feedback. I might, I don't know. I want to see you guys go ahead and chat about it. And 4, join me after hours at Patreon and check it out. We're going to promote that every time. It's just fun. It's a great site. You guys should check it out. It's free to look at it. Click the link. It's no big deal. You guys can listen to some cool classic radio shows that I put up there for you. It's all for you guys. I mean, I do it mainly, most of the content's free. If you become a member, you unlock, I think a few hundred posts, but the majority of it's open to the public. So awesome, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care and goodbye.